Thank you for visiting here at ChristopherTims.com, the home of the Order of the Blue Star. I'd like to speak to you for a few minutes about living the religious life. Now, I make a distinction between the religious life and the spiritual life. This is where we begin. For most people in the world, no matter what they pursue in the way of so-called spiritual ideas, they end up turning it or allowing it to become a religious experience. The word religion means, when you break it down to its roots, to be bound again. To be bound or to be tied again. And as people move from religion to religion to religion, I was looking for the right religion for them. All they're doing is being bound again differently. What they don't realize is these bindings are not so much located within the doctrines and basic teachings, ideas of the religious structure, but yet the premise of the religious structure itself. In that, many of you who have known me know in the preliminary teachings, the Spirituality 101 evening lectures that I do, I share with everybody that I've been kicked out of every spiritual organization I ever tried to join. And that was simply because I experienced the things that most other people just believe in, have faith in, or think that they understand or hope for. And if you ever want to get yourself kicked out of a religious group, church, denomination, doesn't matter what it is, Eastern, Western, Oriental, just begin to speak openly and freely about the beautiful experiences that you're having, and pretty soon you've threatened the entire hierarchical structure of the religion, and you're given what the Christians in the Western world here would call the left foot of fellowship, which is where you're quickly excluded from everything. So the religious life, while it has its limits in that it's based on faith and belief, hope and understanding, it offers a place for people to rest and be. For most people are not that interested in spiritual things, particularly in this age that's closing in all around us now. This time, people are looking for safety and security still in the old structures, the ways of money, the ways of the society of the industrialized world. And while those structures are collapsing, religions are going in both directions. Part of them are growing and part of them are withering and fading with the other structures, the governmental and societal frames. This is the end of the age of money, the end of the age of this kind of government style that the world embraces in its many different forms right now. It's also the end of the age of religion. We're embracing a true spiritual awakening. We're moving into an arena beyond your need to believe or have faith or even understand. For you see, the true spiritual journey is only based upon experience and the realization that comes with that understanding. The aha. So this is the end of the age of religion. See, also in religious texts, many times God becomes a resident of a book, whether it's the Bible or the Quran, the Torah. God lives in a book. Well, in my experience, each one of us is the book. Each one of us is the book of life. Each one of us is the way and the truth and the life unto ourselves. That's our true nature. That's the awakening of the realization or the remembrance of grace that resides within each one of us. That's not a religious experience. It has no guru or messiah or prophet involved with it. It simply is you reawakening that which rests within your own heart. So God doesn't live in a book. Books can be cool. Books can help remind us, point us. But until each one of us wants to experience and to know this directly for ourselves, life will remain at one stage of separation, the religious world. This is Christopher Timms. Thank you very much.